Lesson 9, Resource 1. How are equations and inequations, or inequalities, related? Here's an equation. Take a number, multiply it by 3, subtract 1, and you get 5. What's the number? Here's an inequation. Take a number and triple it, subtract 1, and whatever you get, it's less than 5. And here's a different one. 3x minus 1 is greater than 5. So how these are related will be shown when we graph them. Let me work through. I will solve the equation by adding 1 to both sides, and that will get me to 3x is equal to 6. Dividing both sides by 3 gets me the answer. The answer, x is equal to 2. Now, as I jump over to the next one, it's all the same. I have to add 1 to both sides. So here I go. And nothing changes. It's just 3x is, but still less than, 6. And so when I divide through by 3, I get my result that x is always less than 2. It can be 1 or 0 or 1.5, just less than 2. And finally, I hope this isn't too repetitive, I'm going to add 1 to both sides of this inequation, and I get 3x is greater than 6. Dividing by 3, I get that x is always greater than 2. If only I had some number lines to draw on. Okay, that was handy. Well, x is equal to 2. Go to 2 on the number line and fill in a big fat dot. X is related to 2, but it's less than 2. So go to 2, have an open circle, and then draw some lines pointing to less than 2. 0 is less than 2. 1.5 is less than 2. Negative 1,000,000 is less than 2. This arrow points to infinity. So how are these related? Well, the equality gives a single point. The inequality gives an infinite number of points to the left. X is greater than 2 simply points the other way. 3, 2.5, 3 pi, and 100 million billion are all greater than it. So that's how they're related. What about this one? X is greater than or equal to 2. How would this one change? And the answer is that you would simply fill that dot in at 2 and then have it going off. I hope this was of some use. Thanks very much. All the best.